Hey everyone, welcome back to The Long Dark. We're here on Jackrabbit Island in Coastal Highway, starting episode 82. So in the last episode, we just got back from the Keeper's Pass and everything. Keeper's Pass, Pleasant Valley. Did a little tour of Thompson's Crossing as well. Got a few items that, are here at our organizing leisure, if you will. But I don't think I'm going to do anything quite right now. I actually think that I'm going to probably get a move on towards the trader, the trading box. You remember in the last, well, it was really like the last few episodes, we went really far to get the box of goodies. Well, we're going to drop that off to him. And so that should trigger a guaranteed Aurora tonight. And we'll have to see kind of what happens from there as well. Now, I know in the end of last episode, I didn't want to travel in this fog, and the same still kind of stands true, but I'm just going to do it anyway. We got some beachcombing items here as well that I could probably get my hands on. Let's see. Anything useful for me? Wow, that's very useful. Beachcombing's or I should say underrated. Beachcombing's severely underrated. Painkillers too? My goodness. And a hacksaw. You could get a whole loadout just by beachcombing. Now, does difficulty affect beachcombing? That's probably something to think about, right? Does difficulty like Pilgrim or Voyager affect beachcombing? Because I've always wanted to do like a beachcombing only run, where we just see how much we can survive on Stalker or Interloper with just beachcombing items. Would kind of be not entertaining because you need a pot and a can and everything, so you're most likely going to die within the first few days, but something to think about, I suppose. Look at this, another hatchet too. My goodness. I'll take the fishing tackle though. Okay, well, got a lot of salmon. I'll take it all. I'll drop the salmon back here. Use it for luring some predators in or something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. Alrighty. Gonna head this way. Anything else? We're pretty heavy, but it's just everything we've been finding. If it stays foggy like this, I actually don't mind too much. It's nice and warm. But when have we ever had a problem with temperature? It's been a while. It has been a while. Should probably stay near the coast to beachcomb. But I don't think there's anything too much that spawns over here. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. Alright, where's that box? It's gonna be like straight ahead, I think. Oh, look at this. There's something over here. Maybe it was worth staying near the ocean. Okay, are you bait? Is it going to be weak ice over here? No. What do you have on you? Oh, helpful. Thanks for that. Very, very helpful. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever found rifle ammo off of a dude. Very cool. I'll take more of that, please. So I guess rifle ammo too can be scavenged up. So that's interesting. Okay, ready trade. Let's do it. Nice. Excellent. So that means Aurora tonight. I actually think I'm just going to head over there. Maybe not right now, though. Maybe not right now. I think what I'll probably do is just put my bedroll down, and I will sleep an hour to try to pass some time. Pretty risky of me. But I want this fog to clear. And odds are 1 hour is not going to spawn in a snowstorm. Here we go. Oh, that is exactly what I wanted. Some nice clearage. Alrighty, I'm going to walk over to Quonset. Get ahead of the Aurora. We still got a good bit of... Did I pick up my bedroll? I did. Still have a good bit of daylight. Still have a good bit of energy, too. And carry weight, so I'll make that little journey right now. Now I wonder if maybe we can, like, kind of super fast forward this, and we can go back to the trade box, do we think, and open up the box, and then go back all within the same Aurora. I don't know if you can do that, but I think regardless, I'm going to try. So I'll sleep tonight. I'll actually sleep once I get there, maybe like 2 hours, so that way I have a little bit of energy, and then we'll go back to Quonset again and try to pick up another request. So in-game tomorrow, we can just go scouting out for perhaps a new bunker or whatever his little mission for us will be. I think that's a good idea. There's a wolf right there. Do I have to go more this way? Yes, I do. There's a lot of wolves over here. It's a whole pack spread out. Shouldn't bother me if I stay this far away. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be good. Episode 82, guys, huh? 82 episodes. I highlighted our progress in the last episode of just how many we've got to so far and how many we can probably do in the future, but my goodness. Yeah, we're getting up there. Getting up there in numbers. It's just certainly the longest playthrough that I've done. No doubt. Certainly the longest. Which is nice. It is nice, but I mean, you look back where we started in Blackrock. My goodness, that's so long ago. It's like December last year, almost a year. My goodness. Not enough time in a year. That is for sure. Alright. That wolf was that way somewhere. I know the bear's probably back in town somewhere as well. So we'll have to, I don't know, potentially pay him a visit. I'm not in a rush to get any bear hides. I definitely think some level of carrying some goodies back to Timberwolf Mountain probably needs to start occurring. Not right now, but like definitely when we're done with all these special requests and trades and everything. I think I certainly want to start getting that ball rolling. That's a deer. Start getting that ball rolling for like settling down the Mountaineer's Hut, because that I think is going to be my final base. I like, you know, Mystery Lake, I do, and I like Jackrabbit Island, but I'm good, you know, settling down there. I want to settle down in the Mountaineer's Hut. I want to settle down there. Okay. I'm going to put my bedroll down. I'm going to probably do 3 hours just to get a little more energy. We'll see about this Aurora here. I think so. No, not yet. Do I even have a Aurora this evening? Okay, I do. Good. I was like, where's my Aurora? Great. Alright. Got a good amount of sleep in. Alrighty, trader. Signal trader to complete the trade. Good. I wonder if I can go back and maybe collect my reward. Trader unavailable. Okay. Yeah, I wonder maybe if I can go do that right now. That's going to be pretty risky, but for science, I suppose, right? For science. Okay. Alright. Man, I hate what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it. I hate this so much. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, guess who doesn't want to do this? Me. I think I hear a bear. Thought I heard a bear. Alright. What makes that big flash? Did we ever determine that? Flash is cool. Okay, I'm certainly going to have this out and ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna walk to Misanthrope. It's not a big walk. And it's certainly not a dangerous walk. I mean, I just walk around it. Okay. So yeah, let's see maybe if the trader finished getting everything already. I highly doubt it. Because I remember one time it said you have to wait overnight and come back tomorrow. But I'm not sure, you know, if there's an exact counter or anything. Okay, there's a wolf over to the left. And I don't know if there's a wolf over to the right, maybe? I don't know. Regardless, I'm going this way. This bear over here is elusive. Very, very elusive. I can never just catch him, you know, wandering around. It's always when I'm not paying attention. Can never catch him wandering. Good on that stone. But yeah, guys, I mean, as we kind of, you know, obviously there's no rush to this playthrough. After all, it is a calm playthrough, but I'm going to start looking for things to replace this playthrough here in the coming month or so. It is coming soon, kind of the end goal, the light at the end of the tunnel. So we'll have to start thinking about some things. I want to do like a unique challenge. You know, a unique challenge where maybe it could be like a 1-2 episode thing. Not sure. Not sure. Have to give that one some thought. Whatever we do, though, should be fun. Should be fun. I do also want to spark up the 30 or the what is it? 1 month in each region challenge. I do want to start getting that underway as well. That could be a fun one to do. Okay, so here's his boat right here. Does this mean he, like, kind of swung by and got everything? And I think before I talk to the trader, too, I'm going to turn on the voice for our character so we can hear anything that occurs. Okay, a nice, pleasant walk. Let's see if it was worth it. Probably wasn't, but that's okay. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. You can do that. He'll give me a Mackinac for it. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. Okay, now let's walk back to Quonset. I know they have us doing laps right now, but I don't want to wait for another Aurora. Who knows how long that's going to take. So I'll just walk back. So he gave me a Mackinac for all of that, huh? I don't think he understands, okay? I don't think he understands how much work that took to go to 3 different regions for a Mackinac jacket. Now, an interloper, yes, you know, this would be highly, highly worth it. But I don't know. I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem too... That doesn't seem too worth it. It's a nice jacket. Don't get me wrong. But it's really got nothing on what I'm wearing right now. And I just noticed, too, you see our sprint bar? We have, like, more than half of our sprint available. Just more than half. Which I think is pretty good. Because I look at our clothing right now. And we have 1 bearskin coat, but we don't have 2. We don't have 2. And honestly, I don't think we need to, quite honestly. I really don't think we need 2. I'm not sure. Because we walk around just fine. You know, we're just warm enough, too. The only thing that maybe I would want to walk around with, besides this, would be the ballistic vest from BlackRock. Which I think we put Where the heck did we leave that? Did we leave that in the Mountaineer's hut? I don't think so. I think we left that in Blackrock somewhere. But maybe going back to the prison too and grabbing the vest would be a thing we do. Not quite sure. That bear never being around is crazy. He had one appearance and it was to scare me. I never saw him since. Pretty wild. Okay, they're over to the left side. My goodness, that flash is so bright. It like illuminates the rocks in the background. Alright. Probably should start taking it easy. Getting in here. I've got the distress pistol, so I'm not too afraid, but I'm still afraid. Start crouching down here. What the heck, phone? I thought my phone just scared the crap out of me. The notification, my goodness. The TikTok notification. Thought I turned those off. Yeah, I posted a whole thing about how it's Hurricane Andrew's 33-year anniversary. Maybe some of you have heard of Hurricane Andrew, or maybe some of you have gone through it. I went through Andrew back in 1992, but a monster hurricane. You basically put a Category 5 in the middle of a populated city, being downtown Miami. What was that? I don't like that. My goodness. Alright, more on Andrew later, but we need to figure ourselves out here. So let's go to audio, put on the voice a little, and we'll do full. Okay. Alrighty. Are you around? You are around. Give me another quest.
Can't say I missed you.
Alrighty. What do you have for... What do you have for trades, by the way? That's some cereal. Look at that. Flakes. Oh, golden flakes. Manufactured arrow. Why does that look like it would do... Let's see. Commercially crafted arrows made of metal alloy. Heavier, but more deadly and durable. Yeah, I would buy... I'd buy all of those, but... Okay, and then nothing else really too... 6 ptarmigan down's crazy. Okay. Conversations. Let's... Oh, yeah, here we go.
Found some of my brother's old papers. He was always writing. Drawing up new plans, new designs. In the old days, his crew saw him as some kind of half-assed, end-of-the-world poet. I guess Wyatt's dead-brain buddy must have had some reason for keeping them. The schematics, sure, they'd need those for any repairs, but the other papers... Anyway, that don't tell us where they went. But those guys were useless without Wyatt, weren't they? Keep looking. If I were you, I'd try the trophy hunter next. Wyatt always kept some of his guns with him.
Alright. Cool. Trophy hunter. You got
Right.
it.
See you on the other side.
Timberwolf Mountain it is, basically, is what I'm hearing from this. Do we want to be ultra productive and go back to Jackrabbit right now? Certainly could. Certainly could. Why don't we do that, actually? Let's go back to Jackrabbit, and we will sleep. We'll put some stuff away, we'll sleep, and in the morning we will take off. I like that. We're being so productive in this episode. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna assume no bear, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared regardless. But we'll keep going. So yeah, as I was saying though, maybe some of you have gone through Hurricane Andrew. If you actually have, like, you were in Miami during it, you can absolutely leave a comment. I will be, I'm down in the comments anyway, typically. But I'm super, super interested. Because that one especially is very interesting to me, that hurricane. My goodness. Quite a big one. But it was small in size, too. It was super interesting. It's like hurricane force winds would only extend, you know, about 12, 15 miles from the center, you know? So you could be in Orlando. This is for people who know Florida geography, but you could be in Orlando or Tampa or Jacksonville before we had satellites, and you would never know, you know, that a Category 5 monster just ripped through the southern part of Florida. Pretty crazy. Those wolves over there? Okay, I'm getting a little close. I'll back off a little bit. Where's the bear? I know when I go close to Misanthrope, he's going to show up again. Alright, he's waiting for me to be lacking. Oh, absolutely. Gonna keep it going. There's the goal right there. Not sure where. I'm really not sure where the bear would be, but I don't care. I'm going. I am going. Make sure there's no threats in the way. It doesn't look like it. So that's cool. Always love that. There we go. Wanted one of those. Yeah, I have a pretty bad habit, I would say, of not using the flare gun here, distress pistol. I would typically never use it, but the more I've thought about it, the more it really does make sense to have it equipped, because the rifle is not a guaranteed one-shot / scare away. So if you get run up on, the rifle, you have to pray for a headshot. But with the distress pistol, it's a one-shot, scares anything away so you do not get attacked. So it's a little bit better to have, in my opinion. Thankfully, we haven't had to use it yet, but there's always room for change with that claim. We gotta think about where the last remaining bunkers are. Forlorn Muskeg, I know how to get to that one pretty easily. Mountain Town, I know where that bunker is. Hushed River Valley, I have no clue where that bunker is, so I might have to do some looking on online for that one. Now, I only say looking online. I don't like, you know, looking up things like that, but Hushed River Valley, I don't want to be roaming Hushed River Valley forever. And you can quite literally be roaming that region forever. It is massive. There are so many rope climbs. It's just not going to happen. It's not practical to just go in there blind, not knowing where it is. Maybe I can look at some vague directions to it and then kind of figure it out on my own. I would not be opposed to that. But with Hushed River Valley, I have a feeling even with directions, I still won't find it. It's alright, we'll figure it out. Okay, bedroll, yep. Good, good. Is there a wolf up here? Hope not. I'd be upset. Alrighty, cool. Ultra productive. We just did multiple laps around the entire region almost. It was really just a Quonset garage. Okay. I am putting in some sleep. A good amount of it too. We'll wake up, we'll eat something out of the back. Probably the bear meat, I think. And then we'll we'll head on out. I do want to... I can't necessarily drop everything food-wise. I know I have Timberwolf Mountain and that whole base there as well. But I might just grab that... I don't know, maybe like a couple beef jerkies or something. I don't know, let's evaluate the inventory. Okay, I'll drop that. The beef jerkies are good to have. Maybe I'll just keep one of them. I'll keep the cattail too. Drop that. I did want to make these, all of these coffees too at some point, but just gonna have to leave them here, unfortunately. Okay, I think that's good enough, to be quite honest. I think that's great. The sticks and such, I will drop. I'm gonna drop. Good. Because I do want to bring a lot back too, you know, from the hunting bunker too, to probably to the Mountaineer's hut. So I can probably do that. Okay. What's in here? Got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of good stuff too. I'm gonna put both of those away, and let's maybe take the canister. Do I want the canister? Yes, I will take the canister and leave it at the Mountaineer's hut, because that is near Blackrock. That would make the most sense. I'm going to put that tea in there. The Mackinac, meh, you know, meh. I'll probably just leave it. Leave it behind. What's in here? It's a lot of firewood, actually. There we go. Leaving pretty lightly. That's what I like. Alright. I could also commence a repair on the deer hide, but I kind of think... What do I kind of think? I don't know what I think. I don't know what I think. I think I'm going to leave this here, though. We'll have to organize all this eventually. Yeah, that's what I think. I'm going to leave both of those. I'll probably also be leaving the fast film as well. Got quite a bit of that already. Let's see. Let's just put it all in there. I don't use it. I gotta start using it, but I just don't right now. Okay, I'm going to, yes, get a repair probably on... We'll do the deer skin, and we'll definitely do the wolf skin. Yeah, we'll take some time and do that. 77. It's not a huge deal if I fail, but 5% chance to fail, and if I do, I would be incredibly upset. Alright. And then the wolfskin pants, how we looking? 85%? Yeah, I'll... no. That is a insanely long repair. So I don't think I'll be doing that. Yep, put all you away. Great. Leaving fairly light. That's really the name of the game. Just thinking maybe I dropped the coffee too, but I don't think I will. Alright, I'm going to take some more ammo, and I'm going to probably leave... Let's see. Do I have a rope climb before that? I don't think I do, actually. I think it's a rather easy walk, if I do recall. So that's good. That's a start. 26. We'll keep 10 on us. That works for me. Alrighty. Anything else to be dropped? Anything at all? I don't think so. Besides the sticks, I don't think so. Okay, and then the canister we'll get rid of too. Wow, very, very light, but that's kind of what we need to be right now, is light. Because I'm planning on dragging a lot of that stuff in the bunker over towards the Mountaineer's hut. So that'll be a thing. Eat the wolf meat. Alright, I think we're just about ready to go. I'm gonna dump all that in there. Okay. Alright, I am... Despite the weather, I think I'm gonna head on out. I really do. I have to be honest, though. The journey from Coastal Highway here to Pleasant Valley. Oh, by the way, you are being absolutely silenced. But the journey from Coastal Highway to Pleasant Valley is not my favorite at all. This journey's going to get old very, very quickly. I have to be honest. But that's alright. At least we know where this bunker is. And at least we know that the next bunker, we're not going to be taking this journey. So this is really probably the last time we'll hopefully be taking it. My goodness, it is so... the headwind right now. Not a fan at all. But we gotta go up there. So I'll keep it going. Plenty of energy. Plenty of daylight too. I think we could probably make it reasonably to the prepper cache right before the Timberwolf Mountain entrance. I think that's reasonable. We'll have to see. We're really on the trading route right now, the Silk Road, if you will. My goodness. This headwind is crazy. Please. Enough. It's always a headwind. How cold are we? Negative 33 as a wind chill. It is pretty cold actually, even with our good clothing. It is still above freezing, just above. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think... what did I do last time? Do we remember? I think I went up that way, up like the trailer. Because I'm pretty sure the trailer little entry point is around here somewhere. I think. No, it's gotta be. No, it absolutely has to be. It's around here somewhere. Maybe it's right up here if I'm lucky. Where are the wolves? I'm curious to do maybe like a little comparison of the wildlife die-off. I've mentioned this numerous times, I'm sure, in past episodes, but the die-off needs to be studied. Because right now, in Stalker wolves everywhere typically. But as we approach day 200, it's thinned out quite a bit. It has thinned out. Okay, don't like this ever, really. Oh, is that the path up there? That absolutely might be. Okay. I'm gonna say it is. So that's cool. I know we looted out those houses up there. Oh yeah, I think that's it right up there. Yeah. I know we looted out kind of those cabins with the bear that passes by. I think we did that pretty recent too. Those cabins were untouched for a while. Alright. In the wind cover? Yeah, it's not bad in the wind cover. Definitely not. I do like how light we are too. Look at that, 68 pounds. Crazy. That is something to be studied. For sure. Good on us, we need that. If I sprain my ankle, it'll low-key do me a favor. Because I gotta get rid of these painkillers. No, can't get that lucky, right? Or unlucky. It's only in times of panic and when I don't need an ankle sprain where I get one. Okay, just gonna keep this crouch going. just because the bear can wander over here. I see rabbits, so I'm not too worried right now. Okay. In the wind cover. That's great. Gonna keep going up this way. Great. Now there probably is going to be another wolf up here. I don't know. I always come through here preparing for a wolf encounter. So this time is no different. I'm so curious where that bear is. The bear is like so elusive in this game, and I don't know why. Because it's probably the wildlife refresh. The bear doesn't walk places that he used to. But I swear... Oh, this is such a horrible place right here. This is quite honestly the worst. This little blind hill. And they put a wolf up there too. They know what they're doing. Okay. So I'm up here now. I kind of like being up here a little tiny bit. Because I don't enjoy the wolf. Okay, there are rabbits over there. It could be... If the wolf is like... right behind there, I feel like I would have heard him by now. No, not here. Okay. My goodness, I tell you what. One of the worst spots in the game. I say that about a lot of spots, don't I? That's okay. They're all bad in their own way. They're all strategically put. Some of these spots would absolutely get a new player killed, and I always think about that. Alright, let's get out of Coastal Highway into probably a slightly worse region, to be honest. I'll walk the remainder that I can see without lighting the lantern. And then I'll light it once I can't see. Okay, I can't see. There we go. Excellent. On the road. I love this playthrough, guys. I don't know about you. If you guys have been having equally as a blast as I have playing this, but it's so nice to, after a stressful day, to come back and just play this. Not saying my days have been stressful or anything, but they're about to be, because I start classes tomorrow. Ah, goodness me. I'm taking a bunch of good classes, though, so I don't know why I'm too upset about it. And my schedule is elite, too. Wait till you hear my schedule. So I'd like have one class, right? On... Which way do I go? Not that way. I have one class Wednesday and Friday. Can you believe that? My goodness. One class Wednesday, Friday. Two classes Monday. But Monday's kind of bad because I have a class 11 a.m. is my first class. And then the second class is a lab. That starts at 6:30 p.m. Oh my goodness. So what I'm going to have to do is record videos. Record videos for Monday and Tuesday. Because both of those days I probably will not be at my setup. So that'll be an interesting dilemma that I'll have to think about a little bit. But other than that, I'm back at my place at like my apartment by 3:00 p.m. most days. So plenty of time to get some content out, which I cannot wait for. So that'd be good, having that routine. But I got meteorology I'm taking. So we all know how that class will be for me. Be excellent, excellent class. Yeah, meteorology. I have hydrology. Can you believe that? Deals with water. That'll be cool. Is there really a blizzard going on right now? Doesn't sound like a full-on blizzard, but it does sound like something. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the strategy of using the flare gun again. Seems to be good. Okay, please don't be a blizzard. No blizzard, but just some strong winds. I can deal with that. But yeah, no. Should be a fun semester. Should be. I like the fall semester. Fall semesters... Do I like the fall? Not really, to be honest. I like spring a lot more. Because spring, there's like a light at the end of the tunnel. Fall, it's just like, hey, you gotta keep doing this for quite a long time. Why did the wind have to change direction? It's always a headwind, man. I tell you. Always a headwind. And it's back here, too. Ugh. Look at this. It's still changing. It's gonna try to... Oh, my goodness. Constant. You can't make up a better script than that, though, I tell you. You turn the corner, and the headwind turns. My goodness, a classic. Okay, I gotta start figuring out in my mind which way I want to go. I could obviously go to the right and chill out near the point of disagreement. Take that way. Oh, I gotta be careful, because there's that wolf over here. I recall. I do recall. Yeah, there was a wolf over here last time. I think it was literally last episode. There was a wolf over this way, and he was just wandering, but still, I mean, if I cut through this way, it would not be good. Yep, we're just gonna go 1.5 miles per hour. Okay, it doesn't actually seem like he's here this time. Which is nice. But I'm not trusting it. Not doing it. He's here somewhere. We'll hear him in a minute if he's here. Okay, maybe he's actually not here. Maybe I was overreacting. Probably was. Alright. Onward. What a horrible... Here I am again. What a horrible place. I think every place is horrible. Now, you know a run that I... Oh, yep, look at that. It pays to be a little bit cautious and have a little bit of a gut feeling. Oh, yes. That is what I call instinct right there. I knew there was a wolf around here. I remained skeptical. Question everything. You get going there. Okay, cool. Nice. That is exactly what I wanted. He is downstream of my scent, though, so he might pick up on me here. But, no, he's walking away. He's walking away. If I just stay crouched for another few seconds, he should be... Actually, yeah, no, this is fine. Let's get going. Okay. So, yeah, we got these two little wolves over here, if you recall. They're always patrolling the little the long curve here, the dead end. Always patrolling. Pleasant Valley's a very, very large region, by the way. Extremely large. I'd be willing to say it's probably the largest? Question mark? No, I think the largest would probably have to go to, what, Forsaken Airfield, maybe? I don't know. I think so. Forsaken Airfield is quite literally massive. More than Pleasant Valley. I mean, Pleasant Valley is pretty big, too. Pleasant Valley would give Forsaken Airfield a run for its money. Okay, there's one wolf there. I know you have a buddy. You cannot fool me. Okay, he might actually end up fooling me. coming back my way. I'm tempted maybe just to throw a rock. This is why I carry so many rocks. But I'm tempted. Let's maybe take some high ground real quick. How about that? Can't ever go wrong with the high ground. Absolutely hate to this, but we're making the most of it. Okay. Hello, wolf. Is it just you? I think it's just you. So what I'm going to have you do, sir, is you're going to go that way. And then I'll probably throw another rock even further. Yeah, we'll get one that way as well. That'll send him right down the road. Excellent. Okay, cool. I'm going to make my move. I'll put this in hand. Okay. Be prepared for anything is what I'm hearing. Is what I'm seeing. Okay. Derelict cabins over here always typically have a wolf. So we'll have to watch for that. But most of the time it is okay. Most of the time. So I'm going to take my usual route and go back this way. Tuck myself in against the wall. Have my backside looked after. Okay. What's back here? Nothing. Cool. Just how I like it. Nothing around. Okay, gonna take my time. Looking good. Backside covered. Front to the road. It's a pretty big slope right there. Okay, let's walk up. More high ground. I don't think I've searched derelict cabins yet, actually. So if there's no wolf down here, I actually would not be opposed. Yeah, there's a wolf. Just like clockwork. We'll let the wolf be, I guess. There's always one patrolling. Always. Now, you know what a really, really, really interesting playthrough would be? And hear me out on this. No wildlife. At all. Zero. That includes fish, too. No wildlife. Wouldn't that be something? That actually might be our next playthrough, now that I thought about it. A zero wildlife challenge. And maybe I can, like, install, like, Relentless Night, too. So it's, like, super, super difficult. And, like, indoors are still as cold. Oh, man. That would be so sick. That would be insane. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to mod the Long Dark. Oh. I heard something. You cannot fool me. Okay, I'm gonna keep going then. But yeah, no. Just like, who's following me right now? I'm hearing extra footsteps and I really just don't appreciate it. Okay. Well, whatever. I'm gonna continue on. Yeah, no, that would be kind of insane, actually. That would be crazy. I think I want to do it. At least try, you know, like an interloper, no wildlife challenge. How the heck are we going to get anything if there's no wildlife? I mean, just take away, you know, deer, wolf, just like all of the land animals that we hunt. It would still be quite easy to survive because of fish, you know? Fish would just be everything we eat. But you take away fish, and it's a whole different game. An entirely different game. Like, how would we survive? We would have to probably do the starvation tactic for a long time. Probably close to forever. You know, you walk around the world and yeah, I mean, it's nice, you know, because there's no predators. You don't have to worry about a single thing. Oh man, that would be the ultimate survival challenge, to figure out how we're going to get food. I like that, because at that point, it really does seem... I mean, you can travel the world, collect as much food as you want without any worries at all. But the minute you run out of food, the minute you scour the entire world, and, you know... What's over this way? Oh, it's just... Gotta keep going. Oh, there are ptarmigans too. I might stop for those. But the minute, yeah, minute you scour the whole world and you run out of cattails and you run out of, you know, some of these basic food items, it is quite literally over. You know? Quite literally. And no ptarmigans either. Oh, this is really not the spot to be getting ptarmigans right now. And I know that too. And you know what? I'm still probably gonna try. Yeah, I'm still gonna try to get the feathers, I think. We can go to like the Misty Falls Cave or something. Maybe I'll just post up right here. I don't know. Yeah, we gotta get this guy harvested out. Just trying to think, because if I harvest and the bear comes over here, quite literally over. 21 minutes. I might just do... just a little harvest at a time. I don't know why there's no harvesting sound with this. Did I, like, shut off the harvesting sound? What happened? Music, sound, wildlife. No, everything looks in check. I don't know what happened. Whatever, though. Okay, we look fine for now. I'm gonna do another 21. There's probably just no harvesting sound for the ptarmigan feathers. Okay, I'm gonna do another little check. Nothing around, which I can appreciate. The minute I see movement over here, I'm canceling this harvest faster than you would ever know. The minute, the very second. Okay, I understand we're getting cold and everything, but like, give me one more harvest. Please. I beg of you. It actually looks like it's clearing up. Okay, that's all I wanted. I'm not going to overstay my welcome. That is quite literally all I wanted. So, yeah. Point of disagreement. We'll stop by there and we'll be very close to the, where we need to be. Cool. I remember the first time I ever played this game coming down here. Or I should say one of the first times I have been down here when I first started playing. I thought you could just follow the river down. Nope. You gotta go all the way around. Good times, good times. Like I keep saying, it's times you'll never get back. Because once you know the maps and everything, you can never go back. The only time you get a hint of nostalgia from when you first started playing is when a new region gets released and you explore the new region blind. That is a little taste of what it was like to explore this game very early on. Other than that, that's it. Okay, I don't think that was a ptarmigan. Point of disagreement, great landmark. I'm gonna take some of these crow feathers too. I'm gonna also probably take the... yeah, let's take the pry bar. We're gonna be stopping at the Mountaineer's Hut too. I wonder what that sound was. Hey, I tell you what, where's the cougars on this map? Okay, near Pensive Pond. That's right. on the way to Signal Hill. That is correct. I remember that. Look at all of these sticks. Come on, little guys. You guys need a home. You're all cold out here. Oh, yeah. Sticks are so free. My favorite item in the game. Anyway, continue on the Silk Road. Thought I heard a little bit of ptarmigan action over here. Alright, where is that rope climb? Oh, is it right here? Oh, that's easy. That was easy. Ooh, ptarmigans. Hey. How we doing? Oh, you're right here, too. Can I get my rocks out, please? Leave it to me to have no rocks in my inventory. Do I shoot them? No way, right? No way. I can't waste a bullet. No, I can't do that. Okay, he's flying away anyway. Thank you. Made up my mind for me. I consciously cannot use a bullet for that small of an item. And we did just get... What did we get? We got 4 ptarmigan down. Yeah. No, we're fine. We're fine. It's all good. Okay. So we're here. I like being here. Sleep a good bit. And then maybe I'll head up towards Timberwolf Mountain. I want to maybe try to get there tonight, but I understand that might not happen. I'll take all those. But I also understand that it's not the hardest place to get to. I can climb it right now, it's just I'm going to be so tired. So why don't we do a 2-hour, maybe a 2-hour sleep? Okay. Did I drop any sticks here for myself? Got a hacksaw. That's a thing. No. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Searched. Ooh, got some good items in here. Some real good items. Alrighty, though. Let's do... Yeah, you know why I want to get there tonight? Because I don't want to eat any of the food that I have on me. I want to eat the meat that I have stored up on the mountain. Or I should say, in the hut. Alright, let's get out of here. We should have still a good bit of daylight, potentially. Oh yeah, good bit. A good bit. I think we can get away with walking up there. Let's do it. And I'm going to obviously take this rock as well. Nice. It's a slow climb. It's a slow climb. That's fine. I'm going to stop on this ledge here. And we'll recharge. I wanted to maybe grab some sticks on this ledge. Okay, there's just absolutely nothing. That's cool. 96. Oh yeah, no. They got so much room. Very nice. We'll let this meter fill up a good bit. There we go. Alrighty, let's go. No, I'm such a fan of that relentless night slash no outdoor wildlife at all. I'm such a fan. Because you think about it, right? I mean, that really alleviates a lot of the pressure. In the short term, absolutely. You go around, you loot whatever you want. It alleviates that pressure. But once you know, once you make later in the game your tools, you don't even need a survival bow, I don't think. But once you get all that later in the game and you realize that, hey, you know, I'm combing the same regions over and over, and every time I come back, the food becomes like less and less. That's kind of when the panic starts to set in. So that's really kind of like a long-term, you know, 20 episode thing, where by like episode 20 we would start really feeling the effects of the challenge. I mean, you can see the same even with now, you know? First few times you comb through the world, you'll keep finding items. Keep finding some nice loot, but once once the later game comes, you must have a rifle or a way to hunt, or else it's over. Oh my goodness, that would be so fun though. Maybe I leave fishing on just to make it pop. No, I would turn everything off. I would make it as hard as possible. I'll look into that. I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, the Relentless Night mod too would be crazy. Coupled with no items, oh, forget about it. It would be over. I'm gonna pick up. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up most of this. Should have enough room. Yep. And I've got enough room for extra. Very nice. I'm gonna pick up these rocks too. Might get a little heavy with everything being picked up. Yeah, we're about to go heavy, but that's okay. Back up to 5 rocks. Strolling in towards night. This was kind of a nice call, I won't lie. Because now we'll be able to sleep through the night without wasting any time. Just picking up everything. There's a stick every 2 feet, my goodness. 51 sticks. That'll be a nice addition to the pile. Got a lot of rocks too. Could honestly maybe get some rocks together to make a rock cache as well. That shouldn't be hard to find though, around Crystal Lake. Make a rock cache for our firewood. That might be something I try to do though, as we near the end of the calm playthrough and start to retire up on Timberwolf, or up in the Mountaineer's hut. Okay, I'm gonna start just looking out. Could it not blizzard, by the way? At least not right now. Maybe wait, quite literally wait 2 minutes. That's all I need. And all I need is to not get a sprain here. Whoops. Okay. Alrighty. I don't like this area, especially when I can't see too well, but I'm gonna power through anyway. Okay, our ankles are about to snap in half, but it is what it is. Okay, cool. We're really making some very, very nice time. We literally went from Coastal Highway in the mid-morning to Timberwolf Mountain by the evening. That is quite a feat. Some serious hauling right there. Alright. Anything over here that's going to hurt me? I heard a wolf over here, so I'm a little more cautious than I usually would be at this part. Imagine trying to play this game with no sound. That would be crazy. Like, you could be walking and just never know a wolf was on you the entire time. That's funny. Okay. Keep going. Everything looks good. Thumbs up all around. We're back. Yeah, we're back. Look at this. Cool. Alright. pretty awesome. I have to say, pretty awesome. Oh yeah, no, I'll eat that. Very nice. I'll shut the door. And we're nice and cozied up in here. Don't have a lot of water, but how much do I have? 40.43. That's fine. I'll probably just take... Yeah, that's good for now. Okay. Excellent. We literally made some pretty excellent moves today, I have to say. So I tell you what, I'm going to put this right there. Oops. It can blizzard outside, by the way, now. You have my permission to blizzard. Oh, here we go. This is a ballistic vest right here. So we did leave it here. Very nice. Yeah, thinking about maybe equipping it, but I don't think I'm going to. I really don't. It's very heavy. That is one of the things. Very, very heavy. We need to organize this place as well. We really do. 100% crowbar is awesome as well. I'm gonna just put that right there. Okay, and a lot of sticks. That's really what most of our weight is from. So, just do this. My goodness. Ton of sticks, but that's fine. Okay, crafting. Nice. Put all that in there. The ptarmigan down. Got 18. That's great news. The canisters also... Actually, the canister can go somewhere else because this container is about to overflow with things. Okay, yeah, it looks like just the canister actually needs to go away. Which I have another one of, so... Nice. That in there. Great. Great news. Some great progress, too. Okay. Alright, awesome. Cool, cool. So, yeah, maybe like 5 hours away. We'll start with that. See what happens. With our clothing, it's pretty safe to say that we'll never get cold in here. But you never know. Imagine traveling in this right now. Oh, you would never catch me doing that. Never ever. Unless obviously you really had to. Alright. How we looking? Okay, still good. I like the Timberwolves not being in town. That's always a plus. But it's only a matter of time. Unfortunately. But who cares? Let's take our sleep all the way. We'll get full energy. Maybe we... Oh, it's gonna blizzard on me, isn't it? No. It's actually nice. Well, relatively nice anyway. My goodness, negative 43 wind chill is unreal. All set on that. I felt that before in real life. I am all set. So we got a nice save point there. I think I'm going to end it there. In the next episode, we're going to go ahead and go up to the bunker. We're going to grab everything. We're going to bring it back here. Probably do, in all honesty, probably do some organizing of this place. Start getting everything just organized and all tidied up. And then it'll be back to Coastal Highway to say hi to the trader again. So if you all made this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next episode.